What is up, you guys? It's your boy Elijah Steven here, and on today's video, we'll just start off with, my god, I need a haircut. It's getting a little crazy. But anyways, on today's video, we are going to be talking about what it has cost me to build my WRX hatchback. I don't even know if I want to do this video, well, I do, but I don't know if I want to see how much it's cost, because there's been a lot that's gone into it. So anyways, this was requested a very long time ago, so we're gonna go ahead and do this video. I'm gonna go kind of step by step and kind of explain how much everything cost. Yeah, we'll see. We'll try and get a grand total there at the end for you guys. So right now I'm just getting out my list of things that have been done, and then we'll be good to go. So let's go ahead and jump right into this video, but first let me hit the intro and alright guys, welcome back. So to continue on, we'll just get right into this. We'll start off with how much the car cost when I bought it. So we bought it from Colorado and it was $15,500. Pretty low miles at the time. It was a 2008 hatchback and it had about 58,000 miles on it. So yeah, like I said, 15,500. And upon getting home within like 2 weeks, I ordered a bunch of stuff. A lot of exterior stuff. I was gonna wait a little bit to do some more power mods. But so the first exterior things I did buy, I bought the carbon fiber wing. And let's see, that was 450 bucks. That was the Carbon Creations carbon fiber wing. I bought the taillight tint. I bought the really nice kind that wasn't gonna like get messed up, and it's still working to this day, 3 years later. And that was 50 bucks. Other than, oh, and then I bought the carbon fiber emblems. That was one of the first things I bought as well. Those were another 50 bucks. And then continuing on, some of the next things I did to the car was the catless downpipe and the intake. And because those are two things that you have to have a tune for, I went to go get tuned. The tune was $350. The intake itself was about 350 bucks, and the catless downpipe NVIDIA was probably another 350 bucks. So it's racking up really quick, as you can see. And then after those two, yeah, I think I said the tune was 350 bucks. So that's like $950 right there. And then continuing on, some of the next things I did were I got the NVIDIA N1 exhaust. So at the time when I bought that, that was about 600 bucks. Again, another big chunk of change. And then after that, I completely forgot. So not too long after all of that, and after the tune, maybe 2 months after, my turbo blew, and it was probably because the previous owners drove the car pretty hard. It seemed like they did. When I tried to get it tuned the first time, the ECU was locked because they had an access port still connected to it, so that was a big fiasco. But anyway, so the turbo blew on my car. The 2008s had a TD04, and I went and we bought a... I'm talking like you guys are buying it with me. I went and bought a VF52 ceramic coated, ported, polished billet turbo. I don't even remember what that cost. I'm gonna say maybe 750 bucks. I genuinely don't even remember, just because that was quite a long time ago. I think that blew like literally at the end of 2017, so not too long after I got the car. So yeah, we'll say about 750 bucks. And then after that, I had to get it retuned, obviously, because it was bigger turbo. And when I was getting it retuned, it was actually kind of a cool experience because it over boosted, and it was like boosting like 24. And obviously we had to turn that down. So that was another $200 for that retune. And then continuing on, I kind of started to do a little more exterior stuff again. I did the roof bars because I go snowboarding, so it was like the perfect thing. And I also, it looks pretty cool. So I did the Subaru roof bars. That was, I think those were $150. At least that's what I have here. And then I did a wheel setup in the beginning of 2018, so I did XXR wheels. They were 650 bucks, and I didn't really go with too crazy of a wheel because the plan was to go with a wide body kit at some time and then go with like a work wheel setup. So 650 bucks. I did get a really good discount on some Toyo tires, so that was super nice. So the Toyos I got, they should have been like over 1,200 bucks, but they were $850, and I got even more of a deal because that was with mounting and alignment. So that was the biggest deal of them all. So that was another 850 bucks. Then moving forward, I did have a little bit of a sponsorship. So through the company in Forced Arrow, they sponsored the build. So I got discounted products. So the splitter I got was $150, and then my side skirts were just like $80 or something like that. Nothing too crazy. I did have to buy like different hardware to mount to my car, but we won't even add that into the thing because it probably wasn't that bad. And then another thing I did for the exterior stuff was I went with a retrofitting kit for my headlights so I can do the halo lights. That was 75 bucks. So it's stacking up a little bit. And then some of the other stuff, as far as like that engine goes, I already talked about the intake. We got the Mishimoto inlet. That was, I think, another 200 and let's see, it was 220 bucks. So still stacking up the price. And then in 2018, in the summer of, I think it was maybe June, I was driving to work and a massive explosion occurred, and like all Subaru owners go through at some point, my stuff was pretty messed up. There's other words to use, but we'll refrain from those ones for now. But yeah, so my motor went, actually the heads went, the timing unit and everything completely seized up and blew, and it spun the bearing like everybody knows of in the Subaru world. And so the rebuilt heads and the remachining on everything else in there came out to just over $4,000, but we'll go with $4,000 flat. So that was probably one of the bigger things. That included like ARP head studs, the new heads, the machine shop work, all of that stuff. So we'll just cap that out at like the 14,000. But other than that, I mean, I'm probably missing some stuff here and there, but I guess we can just go ahead and sum up the total of that stuff there. There was future plans to go like flex fuel and stuff and wide body. I won't include that into the thing obviously because it hasn't been done yet. But to date, this car, the amount of money I put into this car, let's see, I'm gonna calculate it up for you guys. Give me 1 second. The amount of money that has been put into this car after calculations is, not put into it, total is $26,425. So if we minus that $15,500 for buying it, the car has had a total of about $11,000 in different stuff done to it. We'll minus $4,000 for the rebuild. So that is a total of $7,000 of modifications in the car. The $7,000, I mean, that's not even that much. Some people go like onto the next level, but $7,000 in modifications, not even including the motor. So that's kind of a crazy thing to think about. If you're planning to build a Subaru, it's super fun and it's super cool and it's super rewarding, but at times it is very expensive. Anybody who will tell you that's had a Subaru will say it's a financial mistake. Obviously it's a joke sometimes, but at the same time it's really not, because I mean, just putting it together is a pain and it's so expensive. But it's a lot of fun for sure, especially when you get it like really dialed in tune and you start pushing a little more power than stock. Stock as in like nothing, no mods at all, no tuning or anything from the factory. It does make the experience really cool, and the Subaru community is super cool for the most part. So if you are planning to build it, you can always drop me a comment below and we can get in contact and we can talk a little bit about it. But yeah, it is expensive, as you can see, $7,000 in modifications. It's a lot for sure, and that's not even including like bigger stuff like flex fuel. So that being said, I just wanted to come on here and tell you guys a little bit about my build, a little bit about what the cost was and how much money I've put in total. So that being said, I thank you guys for watching. We will see you super soon in another Subaru related video. It may be, excuse me, I just choked on my spit. It may be a sad video. We'll see. You know, maybe we may be getting rid of the Subaru for something else. But I will keep you guys updated, keep you guys along for the ride. Thank you guys for watching. We will see you on the next video. Make sure you go ahead and hit the subscribe button to see more Subaru content, and for other stuff too, supercar content and a little bit of real estate stuff, and a little bit of success and money making videos. Anyways, everybody have a great one. Peace.